Hey everybody, this is Andy Turkleton and Eric Mr. We thought we would try to beat some of the winter doldrums instead of just us posting on the forums about how bored we are not flying. We thought we'd try to put together a podcast for the club and just talk about what's basically on our mind and talk about the things we've been looking at, maybe buying, maybe some maneuvers that we're thinking about trying as the season gets here. Although I gotta say, it has been a pretty mild winter. Eric, have you gotten out to fly at all?
No, I actually haven't. I've actually just got my license, so I'll probably be going out there pretty soon.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That happened today, right?
Yep.
You did the driving test?
Yep.
Nervous?
Not really.
What happens after that? Did they just hand you the license, or?
They stamp it, and then they stamp the, paper permit thing, and then they give it to you, and you're like, alright, go to the license bureau and get your crap.
So, but you're basically, legal, you're good to go.
Yeah, I get my actual license sometime next week, I think.
Excellent. I venture to say that's probably just in time for the slick.
Yeah, it'll probably be arriving around the same time.
What's the status of that right now? For those of you who don't know, Eric ordered a 42-inch 3D Hobby Shops Andrew Jeske slick a while ago.
2 months ago.
How long ago was it?
2 months ago.
2 months ago. That is a long time to wait.
As of right now, 3D Hobby Shop is attending the WRAM show, and they're not shipping, or they're closed February 23rd to Monday the 27th. And they will be shipping out orders Tuesday the 28th.
Okay.
So at least it's not a week-long thing.
In the meantime, did you get everything you need for the plane?
I'm actually taking it all out of the Inspire Mini.
Good call. Save the money. So that probably means pretty soon you're going to be selling that old plane.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, man. For myself, I'm hoping to, if the weather's decent, get out to the field tomorrow to maiden my 3D Hobby Shop 74-inch Edge. I actually talked to Gene this morning, and he said that he was out in the field today, and he said the ground was pretty solid. So I know you guys got some snow.
Well, we got a bunch of it, but it didn't accumulate.
Yeah, I know. How warm is it supposed to be tomorrow?
49.
Alright. Well, if we're not doing anything.
Yeah.
And if I make it out, dude, I hope you come out.
Let me know. I'll try and get out there.
Yeah. You could steal a car now, which is illegal, but then you could drive it legally.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I've just been sitting around. I don't remember, when did I finish this plane, Eric? It seems like a while ago.
Probably, I'd say the beginning of this month at least.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when you finish a plane and it just sits around. I kind of feel like that's always the danger with building in the winter. If you finish a build early, you end up just looking at it every time you do. You kick yourself for finishing it as soon as you did.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I guess maybe that's a good thing that the slick's still waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, actually it is. In a way, you got off lucky. Because by the time you finish it, the weather's going to be great, and you're going to be good to go.
Yep, I'll be out there flying.
Are you excited? I mean, are you? What's your take on it? I mean, this is your first I guess it's not your first aerobatic plane, but it's like the first one with landing gear, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully it's somewhat like the sim. Not completely the landing, but close enough.
Oh no, in my experience, I think you're going to love it. I think it's going to fly much better than any plane that you could fly in sim. It's one of the most stable little airplanes you could ever own, man. I mean, that thing's just it's completely. It doesn't do anything unless you give it input. You'll be amazed.
The groups on the 42-inch slick group on RC Groups has been pretty quiet recently. Everyone's waiting for the new slicks to come in.
The new what?
The new shipment of slicks.
Oh, right. I bet. I wonder if they're going to sell out immediately.
I don't know. Everyone seems to be waiting for them.
Yeah. So the question is, after you tackle the 42, what's next on your radar? Have you thought that far ahead, or?
I'm actually stuck between either the 72-inch extra or the 60-inch extra from Extreme Flight. I've actually just been recently looking at that, and it's been looking really nice.
You said the Extreme Flight. What's the wingspan again on the extra?
The 60-inch one or the 70-inch one.
All right. Man, I don't know. That's actually a really tough call. I'm a 3D hobby shop loyalist, but I've also flown Extreme Flight, and they make some awesome stuff.
Yeah, I've been looking at them, and they seem like they've got some pretty good things.
Now, what in the 60-inch setup? Do you know what kind of power system you're looking at? Like, do you know what size battery, how many cells you'd be using, or?
Probably 6S.
6S?
That's what everyone's been using in them, and they say it flies pretty good.
All right. Do you have a charger that will handle that now, or you're going to have to get a new one?
I'm probably going to have to get a new one, but I'm actually trying to sell some stuff that I don't use anymore. Just like skateboards and stuff.
Okay. You're cleaning out shop for the influx of planes, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be totally awesome. For those of you guys who are listening who don't know, Eric, you didn't start that long ago.
End of July, whenever Warbirds event was last year. That's basically when it started.
And I remember I saw Eric, he came to the field, and I'd flown with your dad, George, and Brian, and I'd flown with them, I think, maybe 1 or 2 times. And then you just showed up. I didn't even know George had a son, and you just showed up. And they're like, look, this kid's actually really good. And I'd heard that. After you're in the hobby a while, you'll see Eric, like, you hear that a lot. But then you tossed the plane up, and you actually were like, you're fantastic. It seemed like you really had a real knack for it. And you had never flown before? RC or anything like that?
Nope. That was the first time I literally grabbed a controller and went.
But you were on a sim before that, right?
Maybe a good 5-10 times.
Man, that's not much.
But I really just kind of just messed with the controls. Didn't really try and do anything specific. Now I'm more into the 3D stuff. Warbirds are decent. It's just the 3D stuff hooked me.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I completely share that sentiment. I started out when I first started. I started more in like the pattern with the smaller pattern ships. I really wasn't doing much pattern flying. I was just sort of flailing around. But then I moved into the 3D stuff, and man, I don't know. It's just there is something really seductive about it in that, like, some of those maneuvers are really hard, and they're like challenging. I've seen some of your work on the sim. It's like you like work on the same maneuver. Like what you said, a pop top you're working on now.
Yeah.
Trying to tackle some of those things is just like, man, it's tough. It's tough, but it's really fun. Once you get it, man, there's like no better feeling when you tackle like a really hard move.
Yeah, and then you go out to the field and you're like, oh, look at me, I could do this move. And then once you do it a couple times, everyone's like, alrighty.
Right, right, right.
Learn something new here.
One thing that I think I should talk about is the heli fly that's coming out. Ken Micret of the Micret brothers. There's Ken and Steve, but Ken is running the events. And it's the 4th annual heli fly. And I'm looking at Ken's email. I'm embarrassed to say I don't know what the date is. Do you?
I think it's April 28th.
All right. Wow, that's my anniversary. That's crazy. I won't be there, but I told Ken I'm hoping to be able to help him out maybe around the edges with some stuff. And I know that I know, man, with some of these events that we have, there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a lot of events this year, actually. We got some float fly-ins, too, that they've scheduled.
Yeah.
I think all the other, like, warbirds and big birds, I think, are on the same day as they were last year. But I'm not too quite sure on that.
For that heli fly, Ken said that the pilot fee is going to be $10 with chili lunch included.
That sounds good.
That spectators are welcome, free to watch. $1 for a bowl of chili. So, yeah, you know, sounds like he's on top of it. But I hope we have some good turnout for these things this year, man. It'd be great for the club.
Yep, and the club has a new YouTube channel, MidwestSundowners. And if you want to be put on that, if you're from the Sundowners Club, just contact me, Eric, on the forum or email. I will put my email in the show notes, and just let me know if you want to be on the YouTube.
Awesome. Hey, Eric, is there anything on the YouTube channel yet? Or
no, this is actually going to be the first thing.
Sweet.
Maybe tomorrow, if I could get out there, maybe I'll try videotaping you, Andrew.
Thanks, bro. Are you gonna, if you do come out, are you gonna bring something to fly, or?
I don't know, actually.
Okay.
Maybe the Corsair. Like, maybe.
Well, who makes that Corsair?
Park Zone. But I put a new motor in it.
Yeah. That's right.
What?
Isn't that the 3-stone one? The Corsair?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's
nice.
Yeah, I actually put a new motor in it, and for my dad, and I'm actually gonna test it out, because last time I flew it was really windy, and it wasn't even that great test flying it. So hopefully this time it goes better.
Don't you also have a Rebel that needs to be made?
Yeah, but I haven't had a chance. I fell asleep last night before I could get to it.
All right, tell the people, for those people who don't know, what kind of a plane it is and it makes it.
It's a EDF jet. I think it's 70 millimeter. ERC makes it. You could buy it at HobbyLobby.com.
What does it come with?
Actually.